Hey everyone, today is a more of a simple lesson, especially compared to some of our Photoshop lessons. But today I just want to show us just a quick and easy way to remove backgrounds and to get transparent images that we can then put into, say, Canva or Photoshop or any other image editor. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do, and if you're in my class, I'll provide a link on Edsby, but you're going to want to go to photoroom.com, and if you're there, go to free tools and remove background. Should look like this. Also, if you're in my class, you will have access to the images on Edsby that you can download. So we're going to go ahead, click on Start from Photo, or you can drag and drop the image directly here. And we're going to import the picture of me. Okay, and there it is. So if you notice, we have the transparency selected, so we have this checkered background, but you could also change it to different colored backgrounds if we wanted those. Right, you can change that. But for the purposes of this one, we'll go with this transparent background. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to hit download, standard resolution. And you won't be able to see this part. Actually, here we go. I'm going to name this one Mr. Chong background remove. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, we can put that into a Photoshop or a Canva. For the purpose of this lesson, we'll keep it simple. So we'll head to Canva. And from here, we're going to say create design. And go to YouTube banner. Okay, so on the left-hand side, we can see different templates that we're welcome to use. However, for today, we're not going to use a template. Instead, we're going to use elements for the background. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to elements, and we're going to type in rectangle. Okay, got a rectangle here. Change the color, so click on the color, change that to black. And stretch that out. Okay, so now we have a black background. Then we're going to get another rectangle. Go back to elements, rectangle. And this time, we're going to change the color to, let's see, let's pick a gold. Okay, we're going to have gold, and this one we're going to stretch out. Kind of like that. Okay, so once we have those in place, and remember, this is just a very quick, rough one that we're putting in. Let's get some text. So for now, I'll just keep the standard text. add heading, and we'll move that. You can move that just by using this move tool. And we're gonna call this October's very own. This might be trademarked, but that's okay for our purposes here. All right, and we can increase font size. Let's put this at 150 and see what it looks like. Maybe some more, 200. Maybe, oh, too much, 200. There we go. Okay, so it's starting to take shape. October's very own. Uh, Going backwards a bit, if you click behind it on this golden kind of yellowish rectangle and click on these three dots in the top right, let's turn down the transparency just a little bit. So maybe to about 80, say about 87. Okay, so 87, very good. Now for the text, we'll add some effects. So click again on the text. Let's add some effects. Let's try a lift, or actually let's try a shadow. Okay, and let's play around with some of these settings now. So we have the shadow. So if we can decrease the offset, decrease the transparency. Very good. And if you want, you can also experiment with some of the other effects as well. So say we wanted to do, let's try echo. And let's change the echo to black. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And once again, play around with some of those other effect settings. So we got the direction, increasing the offset. There we go. Okay, so some other things you can bring in. So if we go back to elements, and this is a YouTube banner. So if we type in YouTube, some of these, right, a bunch of things will pop up. If we look for graphics, let's see. Some of these are free. Others, unfortunately, are either with the educational package with with the pro version. But this one here looks like it should be good. So click it. Drag it in. Let's see if we can get the bell icon. There we go. We have a bell icon as well. All right. So the very last thing we're going to do now is we're going to bring in that picture of me. So if we go to uploads and upload files, sorry, computer's taking a second. And now we'll bring in Mr. Trong Transparent. Great, and you see it loading here. Now we can bring it in. A little cluttered over here. Okay, and remember one good thing too. So right now, if I drag it over the text, I have him behind the text, but if we wanted to, we can also bring him forward. So if we say right click him, layer, bring forward, now he's in front of the text. Right? And then we can resize our text like so. Okay, and also we'll turn down the transparency on Mr. Trong a little bit too by clicking on this, maybe to about 90, 95. Okay, there we have it. And I'm just going to get rid of this bell icon now. There we have it. Something very simple, right? And remember, main thing about this was using Photoroom to remove the background. Okay, so if you're in my class, you have any questions, let me know. I'll see you again in the next video.